This is part two, looking at nepotism in the Mormon Church. First off, feel free to fact check me. If I'm wrong about any of this, I apologize. But even if half of this stuff is right, that's still way too much. Also, the pictures will not correlate with what I'm saying. It's just more examples for you to read over when you like. So, saying that, let's do a few more examples. President Hinckley had a daughter who married into the Huntsman billionaire family, had a son who was in the 70s, and also a daughter in the Young Women's General Presidency. President Monson had a daughter in the Young Women's General Presidency. Julie Beck, former General Relief Society president, was the daughter of William Grant Bangerter, who was in the presidency of the 70s, and who is the older brother of Norman Bangerter, the former governor of Utah. President Benson also has a great-grandfather who is an apostle. So pretty much everyone knows that nepotism is a bad thing. But for some reason, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints kind of give it a pass. And why is that? If there was nepotism at your job, you probably would not say, oh yeah, my boss must have raised great kids. That's why his sons are all now promoted above me. They're just such an awesome family. They deserve it. That wouldn't happen. If that happened at my job, there would be an outcry and probably an investigation. How about some more examples? President Kimball, grandfather, was an apostle to Joseph Smith himself. Bruce R. McConkie, the younger brother, Oscar McConkie, who is the president of the Utah State Senate, founder of Kenton McConkie Law. Also, there are two sons in that practice. And Kenton McConkie represents the church in many of its legal matters. Elder Clayton was the brother of another Elder Clayton, who was in the presidency of the 70s. And so in nepotism, like I said before, the Catholic Church has basically stopped it. Even many Christian churches, there are specific written policies against it. Why not the LDS Church? It seems like the Mormon Church is behind the times, and they do not seem inspired and does not seem to be receiving revelation in regards to nepotism. If the church is really growing in strength and numbers, why the continued nepotism? Why not call one of these supposedly great converts from this large pool to be leaders? Nepotism is harmful, and the church should know about that because everybody else seems to know. And here's one last great quote from J. Golden Kimball. Some people say a person receives a position in this church through revelation, and others say they get it through inspiration. But I say they get it through relation. If I hadn't been related to Heber C. Kimball, I wouldn't have been a damn thing in this church.